welcome to your workout for today. Today is all about the bum, the glutes, the ass, all of that good stuff. I filmed half of this class on one leg and then realized I didn't hit record. So my right bum cheek is very, very sore, but we're gonna do it, so enjoy. Let's bring that ball in between your inner thighs. We're gonna start with just a little bridge series to activate the glutes and those inner thighs, which I want working the whole class. Hands into the floor, bring your heels in a little bit closer together and a little bit closer in towards your bottom than you usually would. We're gonna go 4 counts to roll up nice and slow. 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, lower, down, down, and down. Scoop and roll, piece by piece. This time, as you come up, can you add a squeeze of the ball at the top? Release, melt, down and down. Scoop and roll it. Press together. Release, lower down. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Roll, squeeze, release, melt it down. In, out. Everything should be starting to activate them nice and tight through the entire glutes, through those inner thighs, a little bit in the quads. Let's go singles, nice and strong. Go in, down. Emphasize the squeeze now. 4 more. And 2. Meet me up. Little pulses in the glutes. Squeeze, lift, squeeze, lift. Think of a stapler pinching together at the crease of the bum. I know, ow. Keep going. 8 more here. As you're pulsing, one arm floats up, other arm floats up. Heavy down through those shoulder blades. Beautiful. Can you drop the hips as you drop the arms overhead? Exhale, pick it all up, back up. Ribs are nice and heavy through the chest. We're not flaring them up. Keep them down. And 3, 2, 1, let's go. Tap, lift, tap. Let's add a mini squeeze at the top so it's lower and it's a melt. We're gonna keep it all nice and flowy here, nothing too jerky. In 2, hold the hips up. This time it's just the legs pulsing in, and in. Gorgeous, guys. Can you tap one arm overhead, one arm down? Draw it all back in. Yes, a little bit of coordination we're fighting for now. Get ready to add the pelvis. We go down, squeeze, up, down, squeeze, up. If you want that little challenge, add the squeeze in the center, down. Everything goes in, squeeze, down, lift, squeeze. Final 4. And 2. Meet me there, hold it to finish. You've got 8, 7, 6, final 4, hips higher, 2, and 1. Draw it down. Hug the knees in. Okay, coming up, we're going to start with your squat. So toes are slightly pointed out, feet are just outside your shoulders, balls coming up to your chest, nice and proud. Break at the hips, send the hips back. Squeeze the shape up, lift. We go melt. And lift. Nice. Same movement through the legs and the body, but we're just going to add the arms. They're going to reach all the way overhead, and then you're drawing them back in. So you'll get a little bit of activation through the back, as well as it helping to keep your chest up nice and tall. We go melt. Now, what I don't want you to do when we bring the ball into it is go forward like this. Movement's still coming from those hips. Break, send back, draw it up. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Down. Remember, you always have the option to keep it slower. 4 more. In 2, we're going to stay low this time. Little pulses in those legs. Go 8. Go 6. In 4. In 3, hold the arms. Left heel lifts, lowers, lifts, lowers. A little bit of coordination coming up here. We're going to add the ball circling back and round. Doesn't matter which way it's going, up to you. I want you to try and keep the ball the same height the entire way around that circle. 2 more. One more, hold the ball overhead. We're gonna drop in the heel, lift in the heel, melt, push. 4, smile, 3, 2, and 1. Pulse it out, nice and heavy, up and down, up and down, up and down. Yes, bring that ball into the chest. We're gonna alternate heels at a little press of the ball, elbows out wide. Squeeze, squeeze. Left heel finishes up. Can you cross? Curtsy lunge. Step it out to the side. Curtsy lunge. Step it out to the side. We've got 2 more. Nice and slow. And then let's go for that pace. I'm gonna face you. 3, 2, 1. Curtsy, stretch. In 2, in 1. This time, I want you to take that leg out to the side. The ball is coming with us. Let me just adjust. Ball is coming onto that left thigh. Your toes are wide now. Your feet are wider. I want you to just start by rolling that ball down the leg as you bend in the knees. So you're taking a plie out to the side. Chest again, staying tall. Bottom is going straight down this time. So think of sliding your back down a wall. Just find that feeling as we catch our breath. Bend and squeeze. As we're moving through that, I want you to bring your other arm up. It's coming up to a weird 90-degree kind of goalpost vibe. And up. On this next one, I want you to stay low in your legs. Pull the ball up to your hip. This time, as you roll the ball, can you reach? And then pull that shape in. So you're reaching arm overhead. Pull the elbow in. Make sure you're not covering your face with the arm. I want you to stay nice and proud, nice and open through the body. A little faster. Now, as we start to speed up, I don't want you to really go crazy and feel like you're pulling something. Keep it really controlled. 4, pinch in. 3. Happy days, we get to add a little stretch. Up and over, down. Good. If you want that challenge, I want you to see if you can float that side leg. Hold for a moment, back down. We've got 4 more. On your final one, we're gonna hold. So get ready to balance with me. Here we go, in 2. Now hold, pulse that back toe. Woo. 7, 6. As you're pulsing, you're facing completely to the side. So now your hip bones are both to the floor. If you would like to hold on to something, go for it. Arms coming up, bend your bottom leg down. Tap your back toe, tap the arm. Now, supporting side of your body is anchored into that mat, nothing is moving. Pick a spot on the floor, try to look at it. I know you probably need to look at me. Zip your tummies up nice and strong here. Pull them into the back of the spine. We're gonna add our 3 pulses at the top. 3, 2, 1, down. 3, 2, once more. This time, I want you to lift the shape up, melt down. Can you lift that back knee up? We go again. Sink down, lift the back leg up. Can we add those arms coming into it? Melt it down, squeeze it up. If you need to, guys, tap the toe into the floor. See if you can pick it up from there, totally fine. This is challenging for the best of us. Take it down, you're holding down, pulse your bottom leg down, melt. Think of that back toe pulling along the floor. You've got 4, 3, 2, 1. Gently drop the shape down. Beautiful. Okay, that front leg, so for me, left leg, it's gonna circle behind us, and we're coming down onto our double knees here. That ball is going to come, I always forget which arm this is, it's gonna come underneath the right hand. We're gonna start on 2 knees here. So I'm gonna spin this way because you need to see this elbow. It is actually all about this elbow here, the tricep. So we're gonna start by thinking of both hands stacking on top of each other. One hand just happens to be on the ball, stacking under our shoulders, sorry. Pointy part of your elbow flips, so it's facing in towards your belly button. From there, all I want us to think of is bending that left elbow back into your belly button. So we bend the elbow and we stretch. And just because we're bending that elbow That ball just so happens to roll out. We're not concentrating on it. I don't want you to push into it because then you're gonna start to forget about that arm. All you're thinking of is that beautiful bend and that stretch. You should feel that fire up through the back of your arms. Try to keep your hips stacked on top of your knees rather than pushing back. It's gonna make it a little bit easier. We don't want that. Take it down. Beautiful. Now that we're here, can you stretch your left leg out? We're gonna repeat that. We go down and up. That leg is going to join in. We go down and up. Now you're gonna notice a few things. One, you're very wobbly. It's because our core has to work a lot harder now. There's a smaller base of support. And two, it is a hell of a lot harder to get that arm down. Don't focus on the leg, just let it kind of float with you like a seesaw here. We go down, we go up. We've got one more down. I want you to hold this one down. Yes, we've got 3 pulses in the arm. Down, down, squeeze and lift. 3, 2. Draw it up once more. Draw it up, this time melt it all the way down. You are coming onto your elbow with that underneath arm. That ball is circling back, coming behind that left knee. I want you to twist your fingertips in towards one another. We're just gonna start opening the leg to the side, closing it back down. I'm just gonna turn a little angle so you don't have, full hoo-ha in your face. Down, up, down. I want you to think of pressing up against a wall with that supporting side, so we're not gonna fall through the wall. We're staying nice and lifted. Squeeze up. Hold this next one up. I want you to slowly tap your elbow with the knee, press the shape back. You're thinking of like a deli slicer motion, so that leg is staying at an equal height. We're circling it around, you're pushing back through the glute. Draw it in, push it back. This time, can you draw it in? Push it back, squeeze the ball, in and in. We go circle, tap it around, 2 squeezes. You know where this is going. Let's go. 3, 2, 1. Tap, push, tap, sweep. Have you started to fall through that wall? Don't forget about it. Squeeze, squeeze, in, out. Couple more here. Yes. In. Hold this next one in, hold it. I want you to pulse the shape back from there through the heel. You're pushing. Think of kicking something away. Yes, 8, 7, 6, everything is hurting. 4, 3, 2, 1. Gorgeous, guys, draw that ball down. You have one more series here. Get that ball out from behind the knee. You are coming onto all fours now. That ball is just rolling underneath your right knee now. So we're gonna start as though we're in our little bear hover. So push the floor up, pressure through the hands. I want you to tap that left toe out behind you, draw it in. Out behind you, draw it in. I want you to try and eliminate any sort of wobbles going on in that ball. I want you to get your back nice and flat. I want you to take the toe a little lighter now, just the toe. Draw it in. Yes, you can see where this is going, I know. Okay, we're gonna add a little float. Go out, go up, tap, in. If you need to, please guys, get rid of the ball, come down onto the floor. This is brutal. On your next one, you're staying lifted with that shape. Can you tap the toe from there? In and out, in and out, in and out. You've got this, nearly there, little circles. 4, 3, 2, reverse. 4, 3, 2, grand finale. Pulse it up, up, up. Now press your knee into the ball for 4, 3, 2, 1. Release. Bring that ball in front of you. Settle yourselves down onto your hips. Stretch the shoulders out. All right, guys, let's do it. Other side, squat to start. Ball comes into the chest. 3, 2, 1, slowly down. You should be nice and mobile now, so you get really low in the ankles. Keep those heels pressing into that mat. Squeeze it, lift it. Guys, my quads are just like too too big and strong for these shorts. Let's go down, squeeze, lift. No, they actually fit really nicely. I think just because they're new, they just need a little bit of wear. 4, let's add that ball. 2, 1, meet me down, pulse it up and down. 8. Good, this time we're moving with that right heel. Lift and lower, lift, lower, lift. Nice, add the circles in. We go back, we go round. We go back, we go round. Get a little bit lower in the legs. You've got this. 4, 3, 2, hold the ball overhead. Can you sink? Lift, sink, lift. Pulse it out. Good job. We're gonna take that curtsy now. Stretch overhead, breathe, melt. Grow taller, taller, taller. 2 more slow. And then we're gonna go for that little bit of speed. Keep everything nice and tight. 3, 2, 1. Draw it in, squeeze it up. Nice team, you've got 4 here. Keep moving. Just gonna spin around, you've got 2. We're gonna fall straight into your plie this side. Bend, stretch, bend, stretch. Bring that ball over. We're working through that right side. 4, in 2. We're staying low. Bring that arm up. Let's go. 3, pull, slow. Find the feeling. Knees are wide. Pelvis is heavy, but the chest is proud, it's straight. Once you've got it, reach, pull. 4, 2, add that stretch, draw it all up. Extend. Oh my God, my legs are shaking, guys. I want you to lift and little float if you're taking that challenge. Keep that ball moving. Knee, hip. 3, 2, get ready to hold. Pulse, pulse, pulse. As we're pulsing, we are flipping. Underneath leg is bending down. Tummy's up. Let's go. Tap, squeeze, lift. Beautiful team, go. You can do this. You've got it. In 2. In 1, add the pulses. 3, 2. Use your breath, exhale, lift. We're coming into that little balance sequence. So grab hold of something if you need, or keep that back toe on the floor. Get ready. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Lift, melt. We can add that ball. So nice. 2 more. 1 more. Meet me back. Finish it off, melt into the floor. Go down. Grow through the fingers, through the toe. For 4. 4, 2, 1. Drop it down. Bring those knees around. I'm spinning around. You can stay where you are. What arm did we do? Left hand on the ball. Focus on that right elbow. Melt and squeeze. So remember, pointy part of the elbow, pressing back towards your hip or your belly button. Hips are not coming back towards the feet. They're staying nice and high over the hips. Good. If you think you want to go for that challenge, let's go. Add that toe behind you. And then seesaw motion just joins in with us. Make sure that right hand is right underneath that shoulder. If it's too out, it's gonna feel really funky through that arm. Nice, meet me down. Let's go, pulse combo. 3, 2, 1, breathe up. and melt. This time we're coming all the way down. I'm turning on an angle. Bring that ball behind that leg. Close the shape down. Fingertips facing into one another. We start to fire hydrant that leg. So now we're working through the outer side of the glutes, the glute med. 4, 3, obliques are on here. Lift the tummies up. Hold this next one up. Slowly, deli slicer. Push it behind you. Knee to elbow. Push through the heel. Knee to elbow. Yes, let's go. We bring it in. We press it back. It's 2 slow squeezes. Think of popping that ball. We've got one more at that tempo. Find a feel for that combo. 2 slow squeezes. Power up. Let's add our speed. Now in, push, squeeze, squeeze, tap, push. Final 2 here. Final 1, you're holding that shape back. Hold the ball nice and tight. Now pulse through the heel. 8, 7, 6, 3, 2, 1. Gently drop the shape down, turning onto all fours again. Bringing that ball now underneath that right leg. Let's get over with hands underneath your shoulders. Hover to start. All right, let's go. We tap the toe, we draw it in. I'm on the wrong leg, aren't I? Ignore me, guys, ignore me. I heard right here. I'll hold you close. Oh my God, no, yes. Okay, we've got my favorite song on. Let's do it. Left knee's on that ball. Hover to start, shoulders on fire. Let's go. Tap to start. Find your balance. The trick here really is to kind of pretend the ball isn't there. If you press into the ball too much, you're just gonna wobble like this. So lift up and out of it. Push through the toe, the quad, and those shoulders. All right, light on the toe now. We're going in, out, float. Hold this next one up. Can we go from there? Tap, in. Nice, hold it, circles, 4 each way. 4, 3, 2, reverse. Pulse into that ball. Down, 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 and coming up and off it. Oh my God, literally like the shortest series that I do, but I just cannot go any longer than that. Bring those hands forward, guys. Stretch it out. Amazing, guys. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you enjoyed today's class and your bum is on fire like me. Let me know what you want to see next and I will see you there. Bye.